Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Miguel Mendez, Marketing Specialist here at Unravel Data. And before we get started, there are three housekeeping reminders that I would like to cover. The first is, throughout the webinar, please drop your questions into the question box, and we'll do our best to answer them live or respond via email if we're short on time. If you submit one of the top 10 questions during this event as ranked by one of our fantastic panelists, you'll earn some cool Unravel swag. Additionally, this webinar will be available instantly on demand to listen to at your leisure, so feel free to pause or replay as needed. And lastly, help us improve. Share your feedback on the session by rating this webinar, and let us know if there are any other topics you'd like to hear about. All right, that covers it. So with the reminders out of the way, the floor is all yours.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Clinton Ford, VP of Product Marketing at Unravel, and I'm joined today by Eric Chu, VP of Product at Unravel. So today we're going to be discussing data observability and FinOps for high-volume users of Snowflake. We'll show you how you can accelerate time to value with AI that is purpose-built for Snowflake. All right, let's take a look at our agenda. So we'll start by taking a look at some of the top challenges to achieving time to value with data and analytics. And next, we will review the options for data observability and FinOps. Then I will share an overview of Unravel. At that point, I will hand it over to Eric Chu to share a demo of Unravel for Snowflake. Next, we'll answer some of your questions and then share how you can get started. So Luis Carlos Cruz Huertas is the head of automation and infrastructure for DBS Big Data, AI and Analytics at DBS Bank, the largest bank in Singapore and Southeast Asia with over 280 branches in Asia. Like many organizations moving their data workloads to the cloud, the company soon found that its cloud data costs were very rapidly rising to unacceptable levels. Data analytics are core to the business, but the cost of its cloud data workloads was simply getting too unpredictable and expensive. Cloud data expenses had to be brought under control. So Luis is not the only one facing this challenge. More than half of companies are struggling to deliver time to value. And why? Well, they don't have the staff. A shortage of talent means companies are not getting the full value from their data because they don't have enough skilled resources to deliver. Their skilled engineers spend too much time doing toilsome work. Data engineering and data ops teams are bogged down in non-value-added work that does not drive business results. IDC reported that broken data pipelines are the second biggest reason why AI projects fail. Their cloud data costs are out of control. Companies just can't determine a reliable ROI that makes sense because they can't manage it or forecast outcomes. And they're unable to optimize data workloads. Organizations find it's difficult to get the most out of their cloud data platforms. They're unable to optimize data pipeline code to improve workload efficiency and get the lowest possible cost. So together, these are some of the biggest challenges that are holding organizations back from being able to maximize the positive impact of data for their business, fully achieve the innovation and efficiencies they need from their data. Without solving for these things, you run the risk of falling behind because data is what is driving success. And if you get behind, it's hard to catch up. So data observability and FinOps help to optimize productivity and cost efficiency. So with the productivity side, you can improve self-service, boost capacity by shifting left, so more engineers can participate effectively. You can enable everybody to do more no matter their skill level and deliver more value-added work. And on the cost efficiency side, you get visibility and control or governance with guardrails, showback, chargeback, and budgets. You can optimize code and workloads to get the lowest possible cost. So these are great things to consider for your own environment. Are these challenges that you or your team face? And have you already started to address these challenges? Well, I'm really excited to share there's a new analyst brief written by Nancy Goring, an IDC research director for enterprise system management, observability, and AI ops software. This brief provides context for business leaders. For example, this brief defines the key aspects of data observability. It highlights the role of data observability in enabling AI-driven applications and services. So by reading this brief, you'll learn the three capabilities of AI-driven data observability. and how those capabilities help organizations harness data for innovation. Why AI-driven data observability may mark the difference between companies destined to succeed and those that will fall behind. So we'll share more about this brief in a follow-up from this event. So reach out to us if you'd like a copy. So companies who buy Unravel often start with homegrown tools developed in-house and based on open source software. But these are difficult to use and require a skilled team. And as they experience the need for more regular and consistent reporting, they frequently turn to built-in tooling and instrumentation from cloud service and cloud data platform providers. But these tools often lack the granularity needed for data platform showback and chargeback. Then, as their cloud usage rapidly expands, they turn to third-party generalist tools, but these typically lack the full data stack visibility. And as the platform grows to support data and AI pipelines and applications, they tend to adopt purpose-built data observability tools to enable productivity, performance, and cost efficiency. So given your goals and priorities, here are some of the criteria to help guide your decision. So these are elements of an ideal data observability and FinOps solution. And the goal here is to describe your perfect solution and will help you later as you make choices about which options make the most sense to pursue to achieve your desired outcomes. So taking a look at this list, would you agree that these things should be part of your ideal solution? All right, so let's take a look at Unravel. So Unravel is the only AI-powered data observability and FinOps platform that enables you to shift left, enabling self-service for your entire team, and enables everyone, experts and non-experts, to be more productive. So on the left is your cloud data platform and the full stack of all the different components. Unravel ingests that telemetry to create data ops views that are automated out of the box, so your team can get started immediately. And then the AI Insights engine inside of Unravel can produce recommendations to help you optimize performance, enable FinOps, produce chargeback and showback reports, and do budgeting. And it enables CI/CD integration to provide insights to your developers as they're ready to put code into production. So the automation enables guardrails and alerts so that, through Slack, email, Teams integration, you can get alerts and notifications to ensure that everything is very predictable and stays within the boundaries that you set up. So DBS Bank discovered that managing their data platform was not easy because their data platform is not only running in production, but they're launching a lot of new innovation every month. They needed a way to give their users a self-service insight to address code deficiencies, to support tens of thousands of ML models, and over 40,000 data jobs. And with Unravel's purpose-built AI, the platform team is able to give their users insights to help them learn and to evaluate their code before it ever goes into production. So Unravel is the most proven data observability and FinOps platform. We're a member of the FinOps Foundation, named Best Data Tool and Platform of 2023 as part of the annual Cody Awards, and named to the Big Data 100 list for the 5th consecutive year, and among the inaugural group of coolest data observability companies of 2023. Also named by Gartner as a sample vendor for both data observability and augmented FinOps. So now it's my pleasure to introduce you to Eric Chu, VP of Product at Unravel, for a demo of Unravel for Snowflake. Thank you, Eric.
Hi. Unravel on Snowflake starts with a homepage that provides a health check about your Snowflake workload over the past 15 days. Starting at the top, the homepage shows the total cost during this period and the projected cost for the whole year, as well as the projected yearly savings based on applying the optimizations we have found about your warehouses and your SQL workload. Below that, we show a summary of the usage in terms of the number of credits, users, warehouses, queries, tables, and total storage. This serves as a baseline when you're comparing the health of this period with another period. It then provides a summary of the warehouse and query insights that will optimize your cost and performance. On the warehouse side, we're mainly looking to downsize or consolidate underutilized warehouses so you can reduce the cost without suffering from performance degradation. Our recommendations tell you exactly which warehouses to change and the sizes you should use. On the query side, we have about 30 SQL insights in different categories, such as join inefficiency, performance-related insights such as not pruning partitions, slow operator, etc., projection inefficiency such as select star, and anti-patterns that could lead to poor performance or high cost. For each insight, you can see the estimated savings and drill down to see the details such as which warehouses and queries have this insight, what are the recommended values, and so on. Scrolling down, you see the top K problematic unique queries, the owners, the insights that can improve the cost and performance, and the estimated savings. You can also see our alert recommendations to help put guardrails to prevent bad queries. Over on the cost page, this is where you can see a detailed cost breakdown and trends over time of the Snowflake accounts connected to Unravel. The cost breakdown can be seen across warehouses, users, queries, as well as tags. On each page, you can see the top K entities and correlate the cost spikes with other performance metrics to understand what happened. You can also create your own custom dashboards if needed. On the queries page, you can easily find all the inefficient queries with all sorts of filters, such as users, duration, cost, etc. You can also select any two queries and do side-by-side comparison on the query text, performance metrics, cost, and insights. This is where you will find the different types of query insights that you first saw in the health check page. The data page tracks the number of tables, the sizes of the tables, the number of accesses, and the number of users of these tables, and so on. We correlate table information with users and job info to derive insights such as the hot, warm, and cold tables based on how recent their last access is and how long the tables have been around. The cold tables are candidates for deletion to minimize storage cost. We also provide other data insights such as anomalous size changes. Lastly, we provide both out-of-the-box dashboards and alerts, as well as allow users to create their own custom dashboards and alerting. They can combine these features, such as creating a custom time series chart, apply anomaly detection, and set up an alert that integrates with your existing notification tools, such as ServiceNow and Teams. This is a quick, high-level tour of Unravel and Snowflake. Please contact us if you have more questions. Thank you.
Thank you for that demo, Eric. Okay, now let's talk about your questions. Okay, we've had a few questions come in about Unravel for Snowflake. Here's the first one. Are cloud compute and storage costs included in Snowflake? Yes, so Snowflake pricing is based on the virtual warehouses compute, their size, as well as cloud services, data storage, and other factors. So compute usage is billed on a per second basis with a minimum of 60 seconds. And you can also pre-purchase Snowflake capacity to reduce your processing costs. And you can estimate Snowflake costs online with the Snowflake business value calculator. All right, another question. Can Unravel help me ensure data quality? Yes, Unravel automatically integrates with and correlates external data quality checks. For example, we have integration with Great Expectations together with the AI-driven insights from Unravel. So for example, you can drill down into quality check results. You can look at the timelines for your queries, the lineage and partitions and schema for your data, the usage, as well as the size of data, and then like users and much more. So another question that came in, can Unravel monitor spending to ensure data workloads stay within budgets? Yes, Unravel helps you allocate, track, and manage costs with precision. So Unravel helps you break down and allocate your costs by department or team, by workload or application, even down to the individual query or user level. Next question, how does Unravel help me when migrating to Snowflake? Well, Unravel provides really granular insights, recommendations, and automation for before, during, and after your migration from like Spark, Hadoop, and other on-premises big data analytics, environments to Snowflake. So Unravel for Snowflake is a complete data observability platform to help you tune and troubleshoot and cost optimize and ensure you have great data performance, reliability, and cost efficiency on Snowflake. And Unravel provides AI-powered recommendations and automated alerts to help enable intelligent optimization of your data pipelines and your data applications. So it can help you estimate what the cost will be on Snowflake, and then ensure that you have the most efficient, performant, reliable, and effective, data pipeline possible on Snowflake. All right, great questions. Thank you so much. If we didn't get to your questions, please feel free to reach out to us, either in response to one of the email invites from this event, or if you go to the unraveldata.com website, feel free to go to the Contact Us page. And we'd love to have you get started right away to start to see whether you're migrating to Snowflake, or if you already have a Snowflake estate, and even if it's just one warehouse, or if you have a highly distributed, decentralized Snowflake estate, we'd love to help you get an overall view of that total estate, and where we can help you make improvements to performance, to reliability, as well as cost efficiency. So request your free health check by going to unravel-data.com/snowflake-health-check-request. And just fill out that form, and we'd love to provide that information. There's several ways that we can collect that telemetry that's needed to generate your report, and then we can send that to you and sit down with you and go through those results. So we'd love to help you take a look at that. And also keep an eye out for a link to that IDC Analyst Brief. Excited to share that with you. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Eric, for the demo. And we look forward to seeing you at our future events.